Are you struggling to wrap your head around the Python event loop or wondering why your async code is still running synchronously? Today, we are diving into 30 high-yield practice questions designed to help you master Python asynchronous programming and ace your certification. In this video, we will cover Python asynchronous programming practice questions and answers, Asyncio Mastery Guide. Master Python asynchronous programming with this comprehensive practice test. In this video, we cover the core pillars of Python's async ecosystem, including coroutines, tasks, futures, and the event loop. We'll break down complex concurrency concepts into easy-to-understand explanations to ensure you're ready for any exam scenario. Before we start, make sure to grab a notepad. If you find these questions helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more Python mastery content. What is the primary purpose of the async keyword when defining a function in Python? Option A. To run the function in a separate OS thread automatically. Option B. To define a coroutine function that can be paused and resumed. Option C. To speed up CPU-bound mathematical calculations. Option D. To prevent the function from accessing global variables. The correct answer is B. The async def syntax defines a coroutine function. Unlike a standard function that runs from start to finish, a coroutine returns a coroutine object when called and does not execute immediately. It can be paused at await expressions, yielding control back to the event loop, which allows other tasks to run. This is the foundation of cooperative multitasking in Python. Which function is the standard entry point for running the top-level entry point of an asyncio program? Option A. Asyncio start. Option B. Asyncio loop. Option C. Asyncio.run. Option D. Asyncio execute. The correct answer is C. Asyncio.run was introduced in Python 3.7 as a high-level API to run the main entry point for an async program. It handles the creation of the event loop, runs the passed coroutine, and shuts down the loop and generators once finished. It should generally only be called once in a program. Which of the following cannot be used with the await keyword? Option A. A coroutine object. Option B. An asyncio task. Option C. A standard function defined with def. Option D. An asyncio future. The correct answer is C. The await keyword requires an awaitable object. The three main types of awaitables are coroutines, tasks, and futures. A standard function defined with def returns its value immediately, or none, and is not awaitable. If you try to await a standard function, Python will raise a type error. How do you schedule a coroutine to run concurrently on the event loop? Option A. By calling the function directly. Option B. Using asyncio create _ task. Option C. Using the await keyword alone. Option D. By adding it to a Python list. The correct answer is B. When you await a coroutine directly, the execution of the current coroutine stops until the awaited one finishes. To run a coroutine concurrently, background execution, you use asyncio create _ task. This wraps the coroutine into a task and schedules it on the event loop immediately. What happens if you use asyncio.gather? on multiple coroutines and one of them raises an exception? Option A. All other coroutines are immediately cancelled. Option B. The exception is immediately propagated, and other coroutines continue to run in the background. Option C. The whole program crashes instantly. Option D. It waits for all coroutines to finish before raising the exception. The correct answer is B. By default, if one awaitable in asyncio.gather fails, the exception is immediately propagated to the caller. However, the other awaitables in the list are not cancelled. They continue to run. If you want to handle individual results, errors, you can set return_exceptions equals true. Which asyncio function is used to wait for a coroutine with a maximum time limit? Option A. Asyncio. Sleep. Option B. Asyncio. Wait_for. Option C. Asyncio. Timeout_limit. Option D. Asyncio. Delay. The correct answer is B. Asyncio. Wait_for. Timeout is used to wrap an awaitable with a timeout. If the timeout expires, it cancels the task and raises an asyncio timeout error. This is crucial for network programming where you don't want a request to hang indefinitely. Why is it discouraged to use time sleep inside an async function? Option A. It causes a syntax error. Option B. It blocks the entire event loop, preventing other tasks from running. Option C. It is less precise than asyncio sleep. Option D. It can only be used in multi-threaded programs. The correct answer is B. Asyncio uses a single-threaded event loop. Time sleep is a blocking call that halts the entire thread execution for the specified duration. Because the event loop is blocked, no other coroutines or tasks can be processed. You should always use await asyncio sleep to yield control back to the loop. What does asyncio shield do? Option A. Protects a task from being cancelled. Option B. Secures the data in the event loop from external access. Option C. Encrypts the communication between coroutines. Option D. Automatically restarts a task if it fails. The correct answer is A. Asyncio shield is used to protect an awaitable from cancellation. If the outer task is cancelled, the coroutine wrapped by shield continues to run. This is useful for critical operations, like saving to a database, that must finish even if the request handling task is timed out or stopped. What is the main difference between threading and asyncio in Python? Option A. Threading is faster for I/O-bound tasks. Option B. Asyncio uses multiple CPUs, while threading uses one. Option C. Asyncio is single-threaded and uses cooperative multitasking. Threading uses preemptive multitasking. Option D. There is no difference. They are different names for the same thing. The correct answer is C. Threading relies on the OS to switch between threads. Preemptive. Asyncio runs on a single thread and switches between tasks only when a task explicitly yields control. Using await. This makes asyncio more efficient for managing thousands of concurrent I/O connections without the overhead of context switching between OS threads. Which method is used to set the result of an asyncio future object? Option A. Future.set_value. Option B. Future, result. Option C. Future.set_result. Option D. Future, complete. The correct answer is C. A future is a low-level object representing an eventual result of an asynchronous operation. To mark it as finished and provide a value, you call future.set_result. Value. Single quote. Any coroutines awaiting that future will then resume with that value. What syntax is used to iterate over an asynchronous generator? Option A. For I in async_gen. Option B. Await for I in async_gen. Option C. Async for I in async_gen. Option D. With async for I in async_gen. The correct answer is C. To iterate over an asynchronous iterator or generator, one that uses yield inside an async def or implements ___ater__. You must use the async for syntax. This allows the loop to pause and wait for the next value to be yielded asynchronously. Which of the following is the correct way to define an asynchronous context manager? Option A. By implementing __enter __and __exit methods. Option B. By implementing __enter and __exit methods. Option C. By using the @async_ context decorator. Option D. By using async with on a regular class. The correct answer is B. Asynchronous context managers use the async with statement. To support this, a class must define __enter and __exit_ methods, both of which must be coroutines, defined with async def. This allows for async setup and teardown, like opening and closing network connections. What is the primary difference between asyncio.gather and asyncio.wait? Option A. Gather is for lists. Wait is for dictionaries. Option B. Gather returns results in order, while wait returns sets of completed and pending tasks. Option C. Wait is deprecated and should not be used. Option D. Gather only works with tasks, not coroutines. The correct answer is B. Asyncio.gather is a high-level function that aggregates results from multiple awaitables and returns them in the order they were passed. Asyncio.wait is lower level and returns two sets, done, pending, giving you more control over which tasks finished and which are still running. How can you ensure that an asyncio loop catches unhandled exceptions in tasks? Option A. Use a try-except block around asyncio.run. Option B. Use loop.set_exception_handler. Option C. Set the ignore_errors flag to false. Option D. It is impossible. Tasks must handle their own exceptions. The correct answer is B. The event loop has a default exception handler that logs errors. To customize this behavior, for example, to log errors to a specific file or shut down the loop on error, you use loop.set_exception_handler. Handler. Single quote. This is vital for production-grade async applications. If you must run a CPU-bound function in an asyncio program, what is the recommended approach? Option A. Run it directly in the coroutine. Option B. Use loop.run_in_executor. Option C. Use the await keyword before the blocking call. Option D. Convert the function to a generator. The correct answer is B. To run blocking or CPU-bound code without freezing the event loop, you should use loop.run_in_executor. Single quote. This offloads the work to a separate thread or process pool, typically a thread pool executor or process pool executor, allowing the loop to remain responsive. Which class is used for a first-in first-out FIFO queue in asynchronous programming? Option A. Queue. Option B. Asyncio. FIFO. Option C. Asyncio. Queue. Option D. Collections. DEC. The correct answer is C. Asyncio. Queue is designed specifically for async tasks. Unlike queue, which is thread-safe and blocking, asyncio. Queue uses await, forget, and put operations, allowing tasks to wait for data without blocking the entire event loop. What will happen if you call an async function without the await keyword? Option A. The function executes normally. Option B. It returns a coroutine object but does not execute the function body. Option C. It throws a syntax error immediately. Option D. The function is scheduled to run later. The correct answer is B. Calling an async def function creates a coroutine object. However, none of the code inside the function starts running until it is awaited, passed to asyncio.run, or scheduled as a task. This is a common bug for beginners. Which synchronization primitive ensures that only one coroutine can access a resource at a time? Option A. Asyncio. Event. Option B. Asyncio. Semaphore. Option C. Asyncio. Lock. Option D. Asyncio. Condition. The correct answer is C. An asyncio. Lock is used to guarantee exclusive access to a shared resource. When a coroutine acquires the lock, others trying to acquire it will await until the lock is released. This prevents race conditions in async code. How do you obtain a reference to the currently running event loop inside a coroutine? Option A. asyncio.get_event_loop. Option B. asyncio.get_running_loop. Option C. Asyncio. current_loop. Option D. Asyncio. this_loop. The correct answer is B. While get_event_loop exists, asyncio.get_running_loop is the preferred way within a coroutine to get the loop that is currently executing it. It raises a runtime error if no loop is running, making it safer for library code. Which method is used to cancel a running asyncio task? Option A. Task. Stop. Option B. Task. Cancel. Option C. Task. Kill. Option D. Task. Terminate. The correct answer is B. To stop a task, you call task. Cancel. single quote. This schedules a cancelled error to be thrown into the wrapped coroutine on the next cycle of the event loop. The coroutine can catch this exception to perform cleanup. In asyncio network programming, what do stream reader and stream writer represent? Option A. High-level abstractions for TCP connections. Option B. Low-level tools for file system access. Option C. Internal objects for the event loop's memory management. Option D. Decorators for HTTP requests. The correct answer is A. Asyncio. Open_connection. Returns A. Reader, writer, pair. Stream reader is used to read data from the socket asynchronously, and stream writer is used to send data. These provide a convenient, high-level alternative to working directly with low-level socket objects. Which asyncio function allows you to run shell commands asynchronously? Option A. asyncio.run_shell. Option B. Asyncio. Create _subprocess_shell. Option C. Asyncio. System_call. Option D. Asyncio. Subprocess_run. The correct answer is B. Asyncio. Create _subprocess_shell is used to execute external commands. It returns a process object, allowing the script to communicate with the subprocess stdin, stdout, without blocking the main event loop. True or false, an await expression can only be used inside a function defined with async def. Option A. True. Option B. False. Option C. Only if the function is a class method. Option D. Only in Python 3.10 and later. The correct answer is A. Using await outside of an async def function, with the exception of the Python REPL in some cases, will result in a syntax error. The presence of await is what allows the event loop to pause the specific coroutine. What is the result of calling loop stop? Option A. The program exits immediately. Option B. The loop finishes the current task and then stops. Option C. The loop stops as soon as the current iteration of the event loop completes. Option D. All tasks are cancelled automatically. The correct answer is C. Calling loop stop doesn't kill the process. It simply tells the event loop to stop looking for new events after the current batch of callbacks is processed. To properly close a program, you usually need to cancel pending tasks and close the loop explicitly. In newer Python versions, 3.11+, what is the preferred way to manage a group of tasks that should be cancelled if one fails? Option A. Asyncio.gather. Option B. Asyncio. Task group. Option C. Asyncio.wait. Option D. Asyncio. Task set. The correct answer is B. Python 3.11 introduced asyncio task group as a context manager for managing related tasks. It provides a cleaner and safer way to run multiple tasks. If one task fails, it automatically cancels the other tasks in the group, preventing orphan tasks. What is the relationship between a task and a future in asyncio? Option A. A future is a subclass of task. Option B. A task is a subclass of future that wraps a coroutine. Option C. They are completely unrelated. Option D. A task is used for CPU tasks. Future for I/O. The correct answer is B. A task is a specific type of future. While a future is a generic placeholder for a result, a task is specifically designed to wrap a coroutine and schedule its execution on the event loop. Thus, task inherits all the functionality of a future. Using asyncio.wait, how can you return as soon as the first task in a list completes? Option A. Return underscore when equals asyncio. First underscore completed. Option B. Return underscore when equals asyncio. First underscore task. Option C. Timeout equals O. Option D. Wait underscore mode equals fastest. The correct answer is A. The return underscore when parameter of asyncio.wait accepts constants that define the trigger for returning. First underscore completed is used for scenarios like racing multiple requests to different servers and using the result from the fastest one. What happens when a coroutine calls a wait event, wait, on an asyncio event object? Option A. It sleeps for a random duration. Option B. It proceeds immediately if the event internal flag is true. Otherwise, it pauses. Option C. It triggers the event for all other coroutines. Option D. It resets the event flag to false. The correct answer is B. Asyncio. Event is used for communication between tasks. Wait pauses the coroutine until the event's internal flag is set to true. Via event.set. Single quote. If the flag is already true, it returns immediately. What is exception group in Python 3.11 and how does it relate to asyncio? Option A. It is a way to catch multiple exceptions from a task group. Option B. It is a new library for logging errors. Option C. It is a list of error strings. Option D. It is used to handle syntax errors in async functions. The correct answer is A. In Python 3.11, when using task group, multiple tasks might fail simultaneously. Exception group allows the program to raise and catch multiple exceptions at once. This works with the new except asterisk syntax to handle specific errors within the group. Which of the following is not a valid state for an asyncio task? Option A, pending. Option B, finished. Option C, cancelled. Option D, hibernating. The correct answer is D. An asyncio task can be in a pending state, waiting to run, finished, completed successfully, or cancelled, stopped manually. Hibernating is not a term used in the asyncio lifecycle. That wraps up our 30-question deep dive into Python asynchronous programming. Concurrency can be one of the trickiest parts of Python, but mastering these concepts will make your applications faster and more efficient. If you enjoyed this mock exam, please give this video a thumbs up and comment below with your score. I'd love to see how you did. For the complete set of practice exams and in-depth study materials, check out the link in the description below.